breath work in this class. Because one of the things we're studying is pulmonary function. So if you ever get dizzy or it does not feel good, definitely stop, okay? One of the, pranayama is the word for breathing exercise, the yoga word for that. So in one of the breathing exercises we're going to do, we might need to use a tissue beforehand because it's, you'll see, but that's why the tissues are here. I just wanted to get all that housekeeping done before we got started. All right, so everybody get comfy, just feeling good, and we'll get started. All right, so we did Ujjayi breath on Wednesday. We're going to do that again. So we're going to do coherent breathing is the in for 5, out for 5. So we're going to do coherent with Ujjayi. Does anybody have, and it's okay if anybody's got questions about the Ujjayi breathing. That is the one where you kind of tighten in your throat just a little bit. The one that sounds like, but with your mouth closed, like. Everybody cool on that one? All right, awesome. So getting comfortable in your chair. Let your shoulders fall away from your ears. First, just start with some normal breaths, but maybe a little bit longer than usual. Nice. Let's leave our to-do list in a pretend basket outside the door. And just be here and enjoy this. Nice. All right, so we're going to do some Ujjayi breath. You can follow my hand if you want to, or you can close your eyes. We're going to do in for 5 and out for 5 about 5 times. Okay? Here we go. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Okay, back to normal breath. We're going to do a couple more of those. But what I'd like for you to picture, this time I do want you to close your eyes because you got it now. We've done it a few times. So we're going to do in and out for 5, but I'd like for you to picture a Ferris wheel running up the front of your spine, pausing at the top, and going down the back. I know it's weird. Let's just go with it. Okay, here we go. So all the air out first. Here we go. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Go back to normal breathing. Take a second. Now we only did 6 of those. Take a second and close your eyes and just see how that quick little thing made you feel physically. Maybe nothing. Maybe exactly the same. It's completely, but no right or wrong answer to that. Okay, now on that breath, sometimes when we're doing movement stuff, I'm going to say to use Ujjayi breathing. So that's just basically in and out, very slow, with that tightening in the throat. If you forget the tightening, just in and out really slow. You'll be fine. All right, nice. So let's work on our 4-4-6-2 breath. This is our breath that turns on our calming nervous system. Some of our breathing work brings it up, some bring it down, and some balance. And we'll learn more about them as we go along. This is a chill out one. When you're angry or when you're thinking about stuff and can't get back to sleep, this is a very, very good one to use. Okay? And also, so I'll do the 1, 2, 3, 4 with my hand. And then we'll hold, and then back down like usual. When I say eyes, scalp, jaw, all that means is to be aware of your eyes, scalp, and jaw, and it'll automatically relax. You don't even have to do any work, just become aware of it. And I'll also say belly, rib cage, collarbone to get the biggest breath that we can get. Okay? All right, so here we go. All the air out first. Here we go. Inhale, belly, rib cage, collarbone, hold, 2, Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause and pause. Inhale, belly, rib cage, collarbone, hold, a little longer. 5, 6. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Eyes, scalp, jaw, pause and pause all the air out. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Eyes, scalp, jaw, pause and pause. One more time. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Eyes, scalp, jaw, pause, and pause. Normal breathing. Now we did that one for twice as long as we did on Wednesday, so we're building up in one day. So take a second, close your eyes if you feel comfortable doing that, and just see how that feels. No right or wrong answer. Sometimes you can feel energy moving through your body, a tingliness, maybe just comfort, maybe a scratch. There's no right or wrong way to feel that. Just notice whatever is there. Nice. Now, I'm going to show you the next breathing exercise we're going to do. And it's a little silly. So this is called Kapalabhati, and that's the Sanskrit word, mouthful. But I like to call it getting a mosquito out of your nose. I know how silly that sounds, but I promise you there are mental and physical benefits, I promise. So do your best. You don't have to do it like me. Okay? So I'm going to show you sideways. Well, some of you guys are sideways. I'll turn and do it a couple of times, okay? I'm going to get a mosquito out of my nose, counting to 10. Back to normal breath, okay? We're going to start with 5 of those, because this is a very intense. This is one that brings the nervous system up. Now, I'm not going to ask if anyone has been diagnosed with bipolar disorder, because it does not pertain to this class, and it's none of my business. But if you have, please do your in for 5, out for 5, and skip this one, because it's very, very, brings everything up. But it's also very good for our diaphragm and our core, and we talk about the vagus nerve, all that stuff. So let's just do 5 and give it a go. That's why I brought the tissues. So would any, you can see why, if anybody needs to use a tissue, let me bring them around. Because this has the potential to be a little stunning. Anybody? You guys cool? All right, for fall in Kentucky, I'd be grabbing 2 or 3. Anybody else? And if I cough, excuse me, I have asthma. And it's acting up today, so fall in Kentucky again. Yes. All right, here we go. Let's just do 5. So for this one, we want to be sitting up as much as possible, still letting the shoulders melt down. Actually, that's something we need to talk about before we do this one. What does it mean to have a good posture? And we're all going to do the best we can with this one. Okay? So good posture is not, oh, da, 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 and you look like Mick Jagger walking around. No. So I do want to take my shoulders back and down, but then I have a softening of the lower ribs back. It's almost like my shoulders come back and down and I take my heart backwards, and automatically that makes me sitting up straight. So when I'm sitting up straight, instead of here, I have my back of my head and the flat part of my low back in one line, or the best that's going to happen today. It's all good. All right, finally, here we go. Let's just do 5, okay? So first we'll start with a big deep inhale. And it's a lot right there. That's just normal breath. We're going to build up to that. There are some crazy yogis in caves who do that for minutes at a time, but we're not going to go there yet. All right, a couple of normal breaths. And it's okay if it ends up just coming from the throat, that's fine. It's no big deal. Okay, let's try it again, only 5. Okay, deep inhale. Good, and stop. Good. This is also called bellows breath. So you know how that thing that you've seen with fireplaces that kind of make the fire get going? Well, this does the same thing with your fire in your belly, your agni, they call it in Sanskrit. Get that fire going. So, one more time, deep inhale. And relax. Okay, so did you guys see that I was just pulling my belly in and pulling my belly in as much as it will go? But again, if it just comes from the throat, all good. All right, let's try 10. Take a nice deep inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. Normal breath. One more and that'll be good for today. That's an intense breathing. So you notice that some of them are down, some of them are up. The first thing we did, the in for 5, out for 5, was a balancing breath. The second one, 4, 4, 6, 2, was a calming breath. This one is a get everything going breath. All of them are useful. Most of the time we need the calming ones, but if you're feeling lethargic, need a little pump up. But don't go crazy with that one. 5 is good for now. You're just learning. This is new. So don't try to do 2 minutes like the yogi in the cave. Don't do that. Just 5. Okay, we're going to do 10 one more time. So nice deep inhale. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. Ooh, now close your eyes and take a second. Does that feel different than the other time? There's no right or wrong answer. I'll share what I'm feeling. Tingly. I got tingles here. Tingles. That's me. No right or wrong way. My neck is tingling. All right. Good. Let's do some of the more physical stuff. What did I have on this list today? I'll see. Okay, so watch this one, okay? I'm going to do some eye exercises that also look ridiculous, so be prepared. Again, they have benefits physically and mentally. So what I'm going to do is just stare straight ahead and make a giant X with my eyes. Don't do it yet, just watch me. So I'm going to go up to the right, upper right, lower left. Not moving my head. Upper left, lower left. Back to the center. Go the opposite way. Up here, down there, up here, down there. If you get dizzy, don't do it. Stop. It's okay. All right. This is showing our bodies and mind where our body is in space, where our head is in proportion to the rest of our body. So we're going to do that one, and then we're going to do it with some neck work, doing it sideways. Okay, so let's give it a go. So we're sitting up straight and comfy and looking straight ahead first. And I'm going to take my eyes upper right, lower left, upper left, lower right, back to the center. Deep breath. If we do it too fast, it makes me dizzy to do it too fast. All right, back to the center. So we're looking straight ahead. Take the eyes upper right, lower left, upper left, lower right, back to the center. Ooh, blink a couple times. All right, now we're going to follow a pretend clock. You guys get the gist. We can do this together. All right, so I'm staring straight ahead first. I'm going to look up to 12 o'clock and then make the widest clock I can with my eyes back to 12 o'clock. And then relax and take a deep breath. And I'm going to do that one more time, except I'm going to start at 6 o'clock and go backwards. So I'm looking down with my eyes, not with my neck, just with my eyes. And then I'm going to go counterclockwise up the clock to the side and down and back. Okay, that's good. All right. So let's let's try that sideways. So our brain just went, okay, this is what it feels like looking straight ahead. Let's see what it feels like looking sideways. So, and if this, we're gonna do some stuff with our neck. If it gets old, come back to the center. It's completely fine, okay? So what I'm gonna do to get there, and you guys can go ahead with me. Actually, watch me do this first. I'm just gonna take my chin down first. First, I'm gonna feel how good that feels to kind of open up the back of the neck. That's kind of nice. Maybe I'll take a deep breath here. And then I'm gonna take my chin, keeping my head down, looking about halfway between my shoulder and my chin. I feel like kind of a lengthening here. If it hurts, come back to center. Okay, so let's try it together. We'll go to the left side first, switch it up a little bit. All right, so I'm gonna take my chin down, and then about halfway between my shoulder and my chin, so I feel that opening on the right side, okay? I'm staring straight while my neck is like this. I'm gonna make an X going upper right, lower left, back to center. Upper left, lower right, back to center, and then come up. Good. Now I'm gonna take my chin down, go to the right, about halfway between. We're gonna make an X the other way. We're gonna upper right, lower left, upper left, lower right, and back. Good. So let's do some shoulder rolls best we can. And remember, if shoulder rolls are not happening today, think about shoulder rolls happening. It's a good thing too, okay? We're gonna do this with our breath. See how this feels. Inhale our shoulders up, real slow. Exhale our shoulders down. Inhale our shoulders up. Exhale the shoulders down. Relax for a second. Let's do that with the Ujjayi breath. Okay. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale down. Slow and deep. Good. One more time. Inhale up. And exhale down. Relax. Let's go backwards. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale down. And now, let's add on to that tiny, tiny bit. Watch me do one. I'm going to do that shoulder roll, but with an exaggerated spine. I'm going to make my spine into a C both ways. Remember, if that's not happening today, it's no big deal, okay? All right, so what I mean by that is I'm going to inhale back, really take the way I told you not to stand, Mick Jagger style here. Good. And then, okay, I took them back, and when they come forward, I'm going to let my spine make a C this way. All the air out, okay? Let's do that one more time, it's a little confusing. So when I inhale, I Mick Jagger. Good. And I exhale, bring them up and around, a long exhale, bringing the belly in and letting my spine make a C that way. Good. Relax. Let's take a couple of normal breaths. We have a lot of weird breathing today, so it's kind of intense. So all that was I'm adding on to the shoulder roll with the spine. Give that one a go. Inhale. Mick Jagger. Good. And the shoulders come up on the exhale. Belly comes toward the spine. Let your shoulders fall. It's okay if the chin falls too. That's okay. And then come back to normal. Deep breath in between. Nice. Let's just do one more of those. Okay? Inhale, the shoulders up, back. Here comes Mr. Mick Jagger. Stay. And exhale all the air out. The spine goes the other way. It's okay to tuck the chin if you want to. In every class that we do together, we're going to try to move the spine in 7 different ways. Or think about moving the spine in 7 different ways. To get all those good, juicy benefits. All right. So on that note, the next physical thing we're going to do will need assists. My buddy's over here. So let me just watch me first. We have done this before in the trial class. Some of you have seen this, some of you haven't. This is a very, very serious Sanskrit name with a lot of history. It's called whoop whoop. So I call it whoop whoop because it looks like this, like you're going whoop, oh yeah, like this. So we're going to start with whoop whoop, just watch. Again, inhaling the shoulder back and exhaling it up to where you feel a lengthening on the side. A lot of us are going to need help with this, and that's good. And then we're going to do it really slow, and then we're going to try our best to take it laterally, and then come back. So I'm going to do the other side, and I'll show you about what it's going to look like. So we'll inhale the shoulder back. Oh wait, we're in whoop whoop, my bad. Inhale the whoop whoop back. Exhale up, long, take another deep inhale. So it's 2 breaths total, and then we exhale to the side. And back. All right, so we'll do our very, very best with that one. I'm gonna sit here and watch for now. Probably once you guys know how to do this, I'll join in and help too. So, but I want to just sit here. This time I'm just gonna sit here. All right.
Yeah, this one.
Yes. All right. Okay. I'm gonna demo it one more time, and then we'll do it together. Okay. So kind of like the shoulder rolls, but we're adding on. That's all it is. So I can inhale the shoulders back. Oh wait, whoop whoop. Inhale the shoulders back. Exhale, long arm. Stop here, get long, take an inhale. And then exhale it to the side. Long as exhale as I can do, and then I come back. I whoop whoop the left arm. Inhale it back. Exhale long. Another deep inhale, and then I exhale to the side. Okay, that was practice one. Here comes the real one. Okay, we'll just do the best we can. All right. So whoop whoop right hand. Inhale the shoulder back. Exhale long. Keep it long. Take another inhale, and then take it to the side. And then come back down. Whoop whoop, left arm. Inhale the shoulder back. Exhale long. Keep it there. Take another inhale, and take it to the side. All right. Go back to normal breathing. I have a question. Would it be easier if we do 2 or 3 on one side and then go to the other side?
Yes.
I thought it might be, yeah. But let's do that. We're going to do
This way.
3 on, yes.
Maybe, James, can you come here with Mr. Lim for a second? Would that be okay?
What's
Do you
that?
need to sit? Okay.
Oh,
Darlene,
Okay.
right here, you know who's Miss Darlene, James. Okay. Sorry.
All right. We'll go. And it's okay if we're doing it at different times, too. It's not a big
Yeah,
deal.
we have.
It's fine. Okay.
So I'm going to be moving now, and this one.
We're going to try 3 on the right and 3 on the left. Okay? So I whoop whoop the right arm. Inhale the shoulder back. Exhale long. Stay there. Feel that lengthening in the side body. Take another inhale. Exhale to the side. And the hand comes back down. Maybe we need to stay in whoop whoop. That would be better. Okay, whoop whoop on the right side. Work in progress, guys. Inhale the shoulder back. Exhale up. Stay there long. Inhale. Exhale to the side. And back. Just keep the whoop whoop on the third one. Inhale the shoulder back. Exhale up. Take a nice deep inhale here, lengthening the side body, and then exhale to the side. Good job, guys. Come back to center. Let's do a couple of deep breaths in between.